Hello and welcome to the presentation of Studio Strange Details for the coming spring semester. This is the 7th continuous semester since the studio started in spring 2018. As you know, the focus of the unit is constructing and specifying. As a team, we have Mehul Bhatt and Rajan Bhatt as tutors, along with myself as TA. We'll be meeting on every Mondays and Thursdays for the coming semester. This studio is a design development studio structured as a series of exercises exploring the development of a conceptual idea into a detailed design expression. It involves a journey from refinement of the idea to production of working drawings. There are certain pre-requirements for the studio. Students should have completed at least 2 FAL2 studios, primary knowledge and understanding of structure and construction concepts and applications. The studio projects involve works of other architects from various historical contexts, hence a good exposure to architectural history is essential. Listed here are the learning outcomes from the studio. The ability to consistently apply the design concept from master plan to detail. Make informed and appropriate design decisions pertaining to system of structure, choices of material, processes of construction, attitude to detail, and architectonic language. The ability to communicate the design resolution and specification through a set of architectural drawing. The focus of the studio is to derive architectural grammar from an informed, evaluated, and considered use of structural elements and materials, environmental responses, and the issues of resources. Architecture is largely perceived as an expression of the idea or concept or intention. Illustrated here are the concept sketches of Farnsworth House by Mies. But its manifestation is rooted in the realities of construction and nature of materials. Illustrated here are the wall section and details of Farnsworth House. The negotiations between these aspects result into some unique and often strange details. This studio focuses on the processes of these negotiations and communications with emphasis on a set of buildable construct and their own strange details. As a process, studio involves 3 initial exercises. Deconstructing the making is the first. It's a case study exercise of a residential scale building analyzed in terms of various layers like design concept, spatial organization, structure, material expression, response to context and climate, fenestration details, and any other parameter which are unique or specific to the project. Second is reading the architectonics. A selected parts of a built work represented through a set of technical drawings extrapolated or conjectured from secondary sources to understand expression of the details, materials and construction technology, and building architectonics. Third is matter of materials. It's a study of building materials in terms of their typology, composition, physical and chemical properties, advantages and disadvantages, process of manufacturing, available products in the market, and ways of use in architecture with relevant examples. The exercise also includes understanding of joineries of the material at various building conditions through drawings. Illustrated here are the comprehensive composition of all the initial exercises in the given template. After finishing all the initial exercises, we'll be starting with the main design program, which comprises a selection of 3 unbuilt projects by well-known architects with their sites translocated within and around Ahmedabad. Students are required to select any one of these projects and reimagine them in their new context, while at the same time remaining true to the essence of the architect's philosophy and design intent. There are 2 anchors which create the program. First is the philosophical and ideological anchor, which is influenced by design concept, program of the project, and architect's philosophy. Second is the contextual anchor, which is influenced by climate, topography, site, construction process, technology, and materials. Illustrated here are the conceptual drawings of Hearst Jesu Church by Peter Zumthor, proposed in Munich, and site proposed in Ahmedabad. The project was selected for spring 2020 semester. These are the iterations of the same project by 2 students one can see how different they are in terms of their site response and architectonics. These are the conceptual drawings of the Wheels of Heaven by Aldo van Eyck, proposed in Amsterdam and site proposed in Ahmedabad. The project was selected for monsoon 2019 semester. These are the two iterations of the same project by students. One can see different materiality and spatial experience. Final studio output includes models at various scales, 1:500, 1:100, 1:50, 1:20, analytical diagrams, systemic axonometry, which explains the entire structural system in exploded manner, wall section in details, which includes sectional axonometry and some spot details, working drawings, general arrangement set at 1:100 scale, wall section and details at 1:20, 1:10 or even 1:5 scales, and 3D representations to convey architectural expression. Thank you and looking for an exciting semester. Welcome on board in advance.